Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Andrew.
What a bright and beautiful day it is.
Is it?
Not really. In the UK, which is where we are, in deepest Dorset. Right, good morning everyone. We are pleased to announce, and you've probably already noticed if you follow all our other stuff, that episode 25 of our podcast,
It's been released into the wild.
Round the Archives, is now available on Soundcloud, iTunes, and you said PlayerFM sent you a message just now.
Yes, you sent me a notification.
They don't hang around, do they?
They certainly do not.
I've only just uploaded it. You get a ping saying, there's a new podcast out. And I go, yes, I know. But let's just quickly go through what you've got to
look forward to. This is episode 25. Yes.
And we've done a silly little trailer based on season 25 of Doctor Who. It's the one with Sylvester and Sophie sat by the river in Silver Nemesis. And Sophie's got a 25 thing on her sort of wrist, hasn't she?
Yes, a bracelet
thing. So you've done your best Sophie impression, and I've done my worst Sylvester McCoy impression, haven't I? But in common with season 25, our opening piece, our opening salvo, if you like, is from a new writer. So hold up Andy's book. We've got Andy Priestner, who's an expert on Secret Army, giving us an expert piece on Secret Army. So it's really good to have a new voice for our Silver Jubilee opening. Andy runs the World Enough and Time podcast, which is also on SoundCloud.
Yes.
So that's a look at Doctor Who, and his latest episode is The Sunmakers, which is now available. Must apologise to Andy. We plugged his book in the podcast, but utterly forgot to plug his podcast. So we're making up for it by plugging it on everything.
Yes.
I've already done it on the blog and everywhere else. So, so Andy's on board, and hopefully we'll return. What's next? Oh, a couple of tribute pieces by you, me, and Warren. So we talk about Bernard Hepton. Because although he's in Secret Army, he did an awful lot more than that as well.
Yes.
And we'd recently seen him in an episode of Village Hall, hadn't we? So that was nice to be able to talk about something we'd only just seen him in. So there's that. Then Peter Firmin, in which we talk about his work on so many shows: Ivor the Engine, Clangers, Bagpuss, Noggin the Nog, Penguins, all these wonderful things from our childhood that made us as mad as we are, I think.
Yes.
So lovely to be able to sort of pay tribute to Peter.
Yes.
So I'm starting to lose track. What's next?
Robot.
Is it Robot? Yes,
Robot.
Martin Holmes returns with a look at part 1 of Robot, which is rather timely, given that season 12 of Doctor Who has not long been out on Blu-ray.
That is really expensive to buy now.
Is it? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You with these Blu-ray releases, you had to get in quick, didn't you? Because you got it for a really ridiculously low price,
just under 40 quid. So.
And how much are silly people trying to flog it for now?
I think the cheapest I've seen is about 70.
Goodness me, naughty people buying up things.
Then also, of course, if you buy it at that, and you've got the ones which we will have with the discs that have issues on, you won't be able to get a replacement because you don't have proof of purchase.
Yeah, right, because you didn't get it from...
a legitimate source. But don't do it, kids.
No. But yes, Martin gives his usual high standard, and I think I already know what Martin's next piece next time is going to be.
Yes.
I'm vaguely sketching out episode 26, and again we do have some material already recorded for it, which is helpful, because we were getting sort of close to the end of the month, and I was going, I haven't finished episode 25 yet, because although we had a lot of stuff recorded, we didn't necessarily, I hadn't got very far with the editing, but thankfully I knuckled down to it yesterday and did it all in one go, so quite pleased with that. Next, Sapphire and Steel Adventure 6 is looked at by Paul and Nick.
Yes.
And we've plugged Andy's book. Yes. But I think it's about time we plugged some of Paul and Nick's books.
Yes.
Don't you?
We do.
So Paul otherwise known as the Shy Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the Shy Yeti sketchbook, and there he is, by Paul Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Beach's Books, that's available on Lulu, and Shy Yeti's Greatest Hits, also by Paul Chandler, also available. Beach's Books on Lulu. What's squeaking?
I don't know, Rose, possibly.
Something squeaking.
I think it's Rose.
It's Rose playing with a thing. Oh, Rose is scraping her feet. Okay.
Yes.
And Nick has recently... this is a big one. Paul's books, we should say, are mostly poetry.
That one's poetry, and this is all different sort of sketches and scenes
poetry
and things.
and scripts and things as well. So,
yeah.
But I mean, Paul is very, very prolific.
He is.
And yes, we recently appeared on his Shy Life podcast, didn't we?
Yes.
Was it? I think that's episode 189, which is on Soundcloud. We did a Skype thing with him and Nick, answering random questions, and very silly it is too.
It is.
Goes into sort of things about hats and cheese and all sorts of weird.
And runny nuts.
And runny nuts, yes.
You'll have to listen to see what that's a reference
but
to.
Nick has published Magnet Memories by Nick Goodman and Joe Bunsell, and that's available from Hidden Tiger Books, which is Alan Hayes' imprint.
But also from Lulu.
But I was going to say that is also Lulu, but if you go to facebook.com Hidden Tiger Books or hiddentiger.books.co.uk, it's there. And this is Paul and Joe's...
Nick.
Paul and Joe's. Well, Paul did do a couple.
But it's Nick.
But it's Nick's series, yeah. Nick and Joe wrote basically a pretend television series when they were young. Yes, it started when Nick was 9.
Wow.
In 1977. So yeah, the Magnet Editor is the series. Ran for 10 years and a breathtaking 47 series.
Okay. Wow.
But yes, as it says on the back, Nick, as a kid, was influenced by things like Doctor Who and the New Avengers, and together with his friend Joe, they just wrote and wrote and wrote. And this one alone is over 500 pages of info about it, and it's a real slab of a series. But yeah, if you like sort of imaginative storytelling, there's an awful lot of that in here. So yeah, fascinating book, and
heavy,
very heavy as well. We've got a lot of heavy books at the moment, haven't we?
Yes.
But yes, Nick and Paul talk about Sapphire and Steel, Adventure 6.
They do.
And as I said on the piece, I think Sapphire and Steel deserves a wider audience, because unlike Doctor Who, I'm starting to worry it's not very well known in more recent years. It had a bit of a flurry in the 90s because they released it all on video, and they republished the novelisation. And I was very pleased to finally get Sapphire and Steel on proper video, because we all had wonky copies that were not terribly good. But you know, if you like spooky Doctor Who stories,
it's just like that, really.
You know, Sapphire and Steel is very worth investigating. It is on DVD, so if you don't know it, give it a go. And finally, as we've been sort of talking about for some time now, for the final article, 130 years ago in August,
on Friday,
1888, it was Jack the Ripper, wasn't it? Well, Jack the Ripper was around.
Jack the Ripper was around. The first victim, the first canonical victim, was found on the 31st of August, 1888. It is possible that he had killed before that, but there are 5 victims that are generally accepted to be victims of Jack the Ripper. Starting in August. First one in August, last one in November. None in October. I don't know what he was doing in October. But
we're on holiday.
Yeah. So, and we take a look at the 1973 series Jack the Ripper.
With Barlow and Watt. From Z Cars.
A.k.a. Stratford Johns and Frank Windsor.
Yeah.
Who, in character, do a sort of... I don't know if you could describe it as a docudrama, because it is just a drama.
It's them sifting through the evidence.
And trying to
decide
if they can work out who the killer is. And of course, they come to the conclusion that...
Well, don't spoil it.
Well...
I was going to say, the trouble is it's not officially available.
No.
We hope somebody will take the hint.
Yes. I think somebody's missed the opportunity
and get it out there.
To release it for the 130th anniversary. Yeah,
so any DVD sort of house that's interested in old telly, get your skates on and get this out, because it's well worth seeing.
It is. Yeah. It's very well done. It's beautifully directed in places. It has 6 episodes and 3 directors, and each director does 2 episodes. One of the directors, David Wicks, is involved in something we'll be talking about.
Well, that's the thing. This is the first of several Jack the Ripper pieces, which
to mark the 130th anniversary,
which will go over the next issue or 2 going forward. Yeah. Yes. So we have more to say on that subject, and indeed have already said some of it, haven't we?
We've already recorded.
That's some of the stuff we've recorded. But yes, episode 25. I'm amazed that we've got to episode 25. That's brilliant. As I said, I'm sort of saying that that's the end of our season 2, and season 3 starts next month.
Yeah.
So presumably in season 3 there will be lots of thinly disguised attempts to get rid of me. So like I'll keep going on holiday, or you'll turn me invisible, or I'll just be represented by my hand, which won't work on audio.
No.
And you know, Frederick Jaeger will do an impression of me or something like that. You know, so yes. I look forward to see what you've got lined up for me in season 3.
So. Well, is it going to be a thinly disguised attempt to replace you with Warren?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Well, I was going to say Warren's not much younger than me, so
no. But you know, he'd like being Charlton.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure he would. Okay. Well. So thank you, everyone.
Yes.
And we'll see you again soon.
Yes, and enjoy episode 25.
Indeed. Bye-bye.
Bye.